All right, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to say, call Lord Yahweh, Hashem, Shah, Hashem, Kakadash, the boss, I was supposed to get Muslim, and taught you citation like Israel. This brother Tazban, today's lesson is I'm getting into how everything is controlled by the Lord, okay? No matter what happens, good or evil, all right? Everything bows the knee to the Most High, okay? The righteous spirits and the wicked spirits. All things controlled by Yahweh, Hashem, Shah. Nothing goes without the Lord's say. Nothing goes without the Lord's consent. Nothing gets done without getting run by the Most High first. And that's even including us. You know, man that you see day to day. Because the Lord, he directed everyone's steps. He directed the steps. Okay? He makes the decisions. He tells you what's going to happen. And that's what's just going to happen. And we do it day in and day out. You might not think it. You might not feel it. But at the end of the day, that's what happens. You don't do anything unless the Most High receives it to you. Even the wicked. When they get what they get, it's because the Most High done it. Okay? Whether it's for your destruction or for your peace, it is what it is. Don't know. But at the end of the day, nothing happens without the Lord's consent. All right, this is 1 Kings 22:19. He said, "Hear thou therefore the word of Yahweh. I saw Yahweh sitting in his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left." So all the hosts of heaven is the angels. So everything is heavens, okay? Which is the right hand angels and the left hand angels was there. So it shows you the wicked angels, you know, the righteous angels, and the demons was there. Okay? All of them was there when the Lord had a round table meeting. Okay? And Yahweh said, "Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Galilee?" And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. So they was talking on how they kill Ahab. Say, "Oh, I'll do it on this manner." They was giving out ideas. Saying, "Oh, I'll probably do it like this, or I'll probably have him do this and that. You know, I'll probably go, you know, have him go out like this. I'll probably kill him like that, you know." So they was having a conversation. The righteous angels and wicked angels. Sometimes even the righteous angels, and there's times, not some, but there's times that when the righteous angels get dirty, man. When they, you know, put that ass whooping on, you know. And there came forth a spirit and stood before Yahweh and said, "I will persuade him." So now what is the spirit? What is the spirit that's saying I will persuade? I will persuade him. Let's keep reading. And Yahweh said unto him, "Wherewith?" And he said, "I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of his and all his prophets." So you know this is a demon. This is a wicked spirit. This is a wicked spirit that said that. That will be a lying spirit in all his prophets. And he said, Thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. See, this is an example. Now therefore, behold, Yahweh hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and Yahweh hath spoken evil concerning thee. See, notice how it doesn't say the wicked spirit put forth a lying spirit in all his prophets. Like, no, it says Yahweh done it, because it wouldn't have been done unless Yahweh told that wicked spirit, okay, that's an idea, go do it. But notice how the Lord also said, you will persuade him. Go. See, the Lord, he controls whether if you're going to succumb to Satan or not. See, the Lord controls all things. There is nothing that happens that doesn't get run by the Lord, and the Lord is the ultimate decider, the ultimate decider of what's going to happen and what ain't. Okay, this is what we all got to learn and understand. All right, nothing happens without the Lord's okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get this precept, man. This is going to keep on rolling into this. This is Job. Job. Be on your watch out here, man. Dumbass, wicked ass Halloween shit. This is Job chapter 12, verse 10. In whose hands is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind. See? It's the Most High. Yahweh Hashem Shah. So whether you live or die, it's the Lord ultimately that decides that. Okay? In whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind. See? So in every living creature, beast, man, woman, child, old, young, any bugs, creatures, anything. The hands of your soul is in the hands of the Lord. It's in the hands of Yahweh Hashem Shah. All right, so which means the Lord, he can put you out. He can give life, he can put out life. He's the decider of all. When your time is up, it's the Lord who decided your time was up. Okay, it's Yahweh Bashim Shah. All right, so nothing gets done without Yahweh Bashim Shah's consent. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 14. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, okay, verse 4. It's Proverbs 16 and 4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. See? So that's another bullshit. How the fuck is Satan able to fight against the Lord? See, that's that Christianity mythical shit. The Lord made all things for himself. So the spirits, Esau, Edom, everything. Okay? Yahweh hath made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. So Yahweh Shem Shah, the Lord, made all things for himself. And Yahweh's going to give it all to who? Yahweh Shah. Okay? And when the kingdom of heaven comes, really, the Lord already won. It just got to happen. Okay? It just got to happen. You got to go through it. But, even the wicked for the day of evil. What's that day of evil? The day of destruction. Okay? The day of destruction, the day of the end, the end times. All right? The day when Yahweh Shem Shah brings fire, calamity, hell, pestilence, all those things upon this fucking earth. That's when it's going to happen. Okay? So, in the end of the day, there's nothing to fear but Yahweh Shem Shah. See, people, they tend to fear, Satan more than they fear God. That's what these normal ass motherfuckers do. But at the end of the day, Satan bows the knee to the Lord. Satan bends the knee. The Lord don't. Okay? When Satan's in the heavens, he bends the knee. He asks the Lord, can I do it on this manner or on that manner? And the Lord approves or he disapproves. Okay? It's just like a judge when you sitting there, when they got the power, which is ultimately the Lord does, but they got the power to send you to jail or not. Either they approve that you're guilty or they disapprove that you're guilty, depending on what they say. Or when you go on a war, you're either going to decide on what strategy you're going to do with your councilmen. Okay? That's how it is for the kingdom. But at the end of the day, the king decides. The general at that time decides. All right? So Yahweh Shem Shah decides all things. All right? This is Isaiah 45 and 7, verse 6. Isaiah 45 and 5. I am Yahweh, there is none else. There is no God beside me. I gird thee, though thou hast not known me. So there's no power beside Yahweh Shem Shah. There's no power beside the Lord. No one can tell the Lord what not to do or what to do. No one got the power to fight against the Most High. So, because if Satan had power to, see, this how you know this shit is off, this Christianity shit is fucking off. If Satan had a power to fight against the Lord, that means that there's another God beside the Lord that can rival the Lord's power. See, that's bullshit. There's no power beside the Lord. There is no power beside Yahweh Shah, man. So that's all bullshit. It's all fairy tales, man. That's mythology. The reality of it is all things go through Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. And there is no power beside the Lord. So the Lord makes all decisions. Everything is run by the Most High. This is why we praise. This is why we only praise Yahweh Yahweh Shah. These other gods, these Jesus, these Buddhisms, those are all fake. Those are all idols. Those are all stones. Those are all rocks cast upon. Fuck that shit. They're just stones. Not real. The only thing that is Yahweh Yahweh Shah. All right? That we may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh and there is none else. See? There is no else. There is no power beside the Lord. There is no mother nature. There is no none of that shit. Okay? If the Lord ain't created, it don't exist. And if it is created, it bends the knee to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. It bends the fucking knee. So for you motherfuckers that be thinking, oh, it's a battle, that's fucking lie. Satan bends the knee. The only battle where it talks about that say shall go up against the Lord, that's Esau, Edom. And with his angels in Revelation, that's Esau, Edom, and his army, man. Shit. Spiritual demon Satan's gonna be kicking ass in the end. Who? His own wicked spawn. Esau, Edom, man. Okay? So everything's controlled by y'all, by Shem Yahshua, bro. The righteous angels, man. You know? Everything. Shit, when the Lord needs to put someone down, he don't just send the wicked, he sends the righteous angels as well. He'll send the righteous angels. It's not just them. You know? So you know, it's all in, you know, man, this is not hard. It's not hard to understand. Alright? Unless you're fucking delusional. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua, do all these things. So the Lord do all these things. He forms the light and creates evil. So, come on now. So come on. When something dirty happens, when death and destruction happens, when something happens, you know, that's bad, it's the Lord who done it. When something happens that's good, it's the Lord who done it. When miracles happen, it's the Lord who done it. Okay? When something bad happens in your life, it's the Lord who done it. When something great happens in your life, it's the Lord who done it. When something bad happens to you, it's the Lord who done it. When something great happens to you, it's the Lord who done it. But for the elect, shit, it's always for the elect's good. It's always to make the elect stronger. But for the world, it's for the destruction. The world thinks everything, when everything's good happening in life, got rich, you're over here doing weird shit to get rich. You're over here big streaming, do all this shit. They think it's for their good. But the whole time, they're not even praising Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua. They don't know the Lord. So any day it's for their destruction because they've received their what? Their consolation. See? But at the end of the day, it's the Lord who done it because the Lord ain't fucking with them. All right? See, people think that when your life is all dandy and good, the Lord's dealing with you. Well, it's the fucking opposite. I'm not saying you can't have good in your life. But if everything's all dandy and sweet, mommy, daddy, super damn rich, you ain't going through nothing. You don't, because when everything's all dandy and sweet, the just of it is, you don't go to the Lord. You don't go to the Lord, especially if you're not in the truth. Now, if you're in the truth, you should always go to the Lord. You know, you understand that you should always go to the Lord, right? But you in the world, you don't go to the Most High. You don't try to seek the Lord because everything's good. Why would you need? You got your money. You need something, go buy it. You good. Oh, your mommy and daddy already got it handled. They're billionaires. You ain't got to worry about getting a license. You just pay to get a fucking license. Get in trouble by the police. Guess what? You're going to get bonded out. You're going to get bonded out in about an hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. You don't sit there. You don't need to pray. But see, that's how the world thinks. So how can they be the true men of the Most High? So how can the Lord be dealing with them? See? This ain't rocket science. See, but the Lord's elect pray to him day and night. Whether they get good or whether they get evil. The Lord prays to them day and the elect prays to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua day and night. Because we ultimately know that everything that happens to us is because of the Most High. And the Lord means for our good. And the Lord will clear all things up. And nothing happens without the Lord's consent. It's my last precept, man. I'm going to close out on this video. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32. Verse 39, see now that I, even I, am he. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. There you go. So when there's healing, the Lord done it. When there's killing, the Lord done it. When you're wounded, the Lord done it. Everything that happens to you in your life, the Lord done it. The Lord controls it. And rather, someone gets killed out by an animal, the Lord done it. Bugs, the Lord done it. Every healing, the Lord done it. A miracle healing. Somehow you survived a grand accident. The Lord healed you. He done it. It's all Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua. So there you go, bro. So nothing happens in the spiritual realm without the Lord's consent, and nothing happens in this realm without Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua's consent. Okay? So always remember that. All things controlled by who? Yahweh Bashim El Shah. With that, like I said, hope that was edifying. Like I said, call Allah, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Bashim, Kakadash, Damas, the elders, apostles, a Greek millstone, taught the truth. Citation like that. So citation like to the like Israel. And with that, Shalom, blah, blah.